Yeah, this is Billiam, and looking back on
Oh, shake weight, shake weight, shake weight.
I'm ready to
shake
learn.
Weight, shake weight, shake weight,
Shake
weights,
Shake weights! Shake
shake weight.
weights!
on
I'm ready
2000s
to jerk off an
infomercials,
inanimate
I'm
object.
reminded how stupid many of these
yeah,
things they
work
tried to sell
those
to us are.
forearm
The
muscles,
shake weight may
baby.
just be the
Oh,
stupidest product
don't
ever
stop,
sold.
don't stop, don't stop, don't stop.
Does it give me the back
I'm
muscles
almost
too?
there.
And the abs?
But I really
And
wanted the
abs.
Betty Crocker bacon fill. The slap chop really didn't interest me, but the commercial was iconic.
You're gonna have an exciting life now.
But the question is, did these really work?
slapped
or
a
is
hooker,
as
did you
seen
know
on
that?
TV
He's such a what?
He slapped a hooker. The slap chop guy.
Such a hooker?
The slap chop guy. He hired a hooker to meet him at a hotel, and then he tried to stiff her on the money, so she bit him, and then he slapped her and got arrested.
Well, is that why he calls the product a slap whatever thing it was? Bye, Trey. Have a good
A
night.
slap chop?
Yeah, the slap
Yeah.
thing. Maybe that's...
He was also the ShamWow guy.
Oh, and the ShamWow. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Slap chop and ShamWow are the same guy.
Slapshop guy is running for office? Wait, really?
After or before slapping a hooker?
Oh, yeah, if she bit him, then yeah, I mean, I guess it would be kind of justified if she bit him first.
If he's running
Should
for
not have
office in
stood her up.
Florida, he might still get it.
where bad products go to die. Did the hover disc really crack anti-gravity technology?
Aliens.
Do blendy pens really blend? We're gonna
Aliens.
find out today because I bought some of the most iconic products as seen on TV from the 2000s. We're gonna test out how many of
As
these
seen on
actually
TV
work
products,
as
let's go!
advertised,
Yay!
despite how stupid they are, and which of these were just straight up scams. First up, we have the Betty Crocker Bake and Fill, essentially 4 different cake pans, which when
Ooh,
combined
I've always wanted
makes
one of these as
epic
a kid every time I saw it.
I know, it looks so good.
looking filled cakes.
Wow.
The promise on the commercial was simple.
In no time, you'll have the greatest cake you ever made.
Saying this is the best cake you will
Okay,
ever try is
Can I pause for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my 30th birthday, right?
Mhm.
I found this girl online who you still had one of these things and used it to make filled cakes. And she would fill the cake with like a soft white cream pudding thing that would ooze out when you cut into it.
Uh-huh.
And then she would make the cake in whatever flavor you wanted. And then she would put a cutout of whatever male anime character in a sexy pose you wanted on the top of the cake. So when you cut into it, it looked like, you know, some nice white cream was oozing out from their waist. And that's what I decided to treat myself to for my birthday.
Which anime character was it? Which one did you choose?
I got my VTuber model put on it.
You ate your own gooning? You
I
gooned
ate
and
my
ate
own
it?
goon. I ate my own goon chat.
Wasn't expecting that. Like, oh, I'm gooning in so many ways. She gooned to herself twice. Oh, man. I mean, shoot, I'd put you on my cake, too.
Would you? Good.
I would.
I would put you on my cake too.
crazy considering
I would
all
even
of the
make it
recipes and
myself.
the
I
official.
would fill it up and then I would eat it back out. Don't worry.
Oh, even better.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Recipe book use
Sheesh.
Betty Crocker cake mix. That's like saying the best natural thing you could put in your body is sand. But this commercial had a grip on me as a kid. No other infomercial got my ass as much as this one. Yes, I wanted cakes filled with ice cream, fresh fruit, whipped cream. But did it work? You fill the base pan with Betty Crocker's super moist cake, then fill either the tall pan or the dome pan depending on what shape you want. And finally, you lock in the insert pan, which creates a cavity for the filling. That sounds like a dental conspiracy. There's so many appetizing cakes in the commercial. A watermelon cake, a baseball cake. But
the
the
math
recipe
makes
book
sense
features
on
the
it.
most unappetizing cake that's ever been conceived. The big burger cake. Of course, it's not pictured in the Bake and Fill recipe book, but I did find a picture because Betty Crocker had a big burger cake recipe in the 70s, and they have one on their website. This is like a Betty Crocker legacy recipe.
This is something you'd make for someone who owns a hamburger restaurant.
Doesn't look anything like.
It's kind of cute,
on.
though.
I'm
I'm not
starting
gonna
to
lie.
see the
It's kinda
vision
cute.
of the big burger cake.
And I would use sprinkles to be the sesame seeds.
That would be genius. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Little brown
Ah.
sprinkles on top to be the sesame seeds, like
Mhm.
chocolate sprinkles.
Or white sprinkles.
Or white sprinkles, yeah.
Betty Crocker, this is the worst idea you ever cooked up.
But I made some changes. I wanted to go beyond the strawberry jam ketchup and do all sorts of whipped cream burger toppings. Now you can enjoy the big burger
There they
cake
are.
with Red 40 whipped cream
Yeah!
and a fruit and whipped cream filling.
Whipped cream with fruit to fill the big burger cake instead of the classic Phil recipe, which is ground beef. It's a big bib of lettuce.
It's
It's a
busted.
big burger cake.
It's close enough,
That
bud.
looks like
It's close enough. It's
cheese.
not
That's
bad.
cheese, all right. That's a fucking burger. That's a big burger cake.
That's a
So let me know in the
burger.
comments.
I hate that he put actual sesame seeds on it, though. Your sprinkle idea would have
Yeah,
been
he
perfect.
should have done sprinkles.
Mhm.
It should have been sprinkles.
Below, which one is a real burger? I don't know. I don't know which one I'm gonna slice
Oh,
into.
it's
I
a
want to eat this one more than I want to eat
mystery.
this one. I can tell you that. All right, it's the real burger cake.
What? Oh no, this one was the cake! Putting it all together, I was really surprised to see how well the cross-section worked out. It is filled by whipped cream and it comes out with every slice. But the burger cake wasn't good at all because Betty Crocker cake mix is so dry. We took it out of the oven 5 or 6 minutes before the instructions on the back said to, and it was still overdone. It crumbled so much that after one bite, I was coughing. That's enough.
Oh.
I am also not a fan of Betty
man.
Crocker frosting,
Yeah, no, the
which
cross
is
section
what
looks
the
really,
bun and
really good.
It did. I mean, nothing fell out. I'm like, okay, that's impressive.
You know what? Maybe my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll have to order one of these and I'll do a redo of the cream cake.
Do it, please. Record it.
And then I can do a hear me out by putting all of my favorite VTubers. I'll get all of my friends to send me their VTuber models and I'll print them out and do it like a hear me out cake and then cut into it and you guys can just, splooge.
I
on
wanna
my birthday
splooge on
for
your
me.
cake.
Yeah, I want all of you guys to splooge, like you and Daisy and Adfree. I'm gonna message everybody. I'm gonna be like, I need you to splooge for me for my birthday.
When and where? When and where? Just tell me. I'll be there.
patty are made out of. I really should have put the vanilla ice cream in the center like the directions stated I should, because the ice cream would have hydrated the cake a lot more. I think the biggest scam about this thing is the fact that all of the recipes use Betty Crocker products. Of course they would, but I hate it. There is
just
no
use a
reason
different
why you
brand of
couldn't
cake
use
mix,
a cake
bro.
recipe
Yeah.
of your own.
Ice cream cakes, Italian-filled torts, even baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska.
What kind of name is that? It's pink and it's on fire. Baked Alaska?
Yeah, you've never heard of a baked Alaska before? You gotta light it on fire.
What?
Yeah,
course, the most
that's how
memorable
baked
cake.
Alaska works. It's an ice cream cake, and then you light it on fire, because it's ice cream, but it's got meringue on the outside, and you're supposed to blowtorch it to toast the meringue.
So it's like a toasted marshmallow cake, kind of.
Yeah, almost, kind of.
Don't let me set the fire on this cake, or else we're gonna have fire extinguishers nearby.
From the ad
Fine,
is
I
the from the
promise.
ad is the baked Alaska on fire. How could you not want this cake? But the official recipe in the Bake and Fill recipe book says nothing about setting it on fire, so I
What?
had to improvise. I made 2 changes to the baked Alaska recipe. First, we made it a marble cake because I accidentally bought 1 chocolate cake
He
mix
bought
that
more
we
Betty
didn't
Crocker
need instead of
cake
2
mix, even
vanilla
though he doesn't like
mixes.
Betty Crocker cake mix.
Yeah, but those
Why?
are super moist.
Okay, well at least he got the super moist. The super moists are better than the regular ones.
Moist. What's up, Crayon?
Moist. Hi, Crayon.
He's following instructions.
Second, we used alcohol. to light it on fire. I was really happy to try this one since it requires you to make a meringue instead of using Betty Crocker frosting, and there's a strawberry ice cream center. Once again, the filling worked and the cross section looked great. The ice cream and the meringue did a great job of masking the Betty Crocker cake mix, and we were able to get a little flame to light. So that was neat. Overall, the Betty Crocker bacon fill actually works, but my recommendation is if you have this, use your own recipe rather than Betty Crocker cake mix.
In the land of Earthrim. Hello, potion seller. I am going into battle, and I want your strongest potions. My potions are too strong for you, traveler. Potion seller, I am telling you, I need your strongest potions. I'm going into battle. I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest potions. My strongest potions would kill you, traveler. You can't handle my strongest potions. You better go to a seller that sells weaker potions. Potion seller, what do I have to tell you to get your potions? Why won't you trust me with your strongest potions? Potion seller, I need them if I'm going to be successful in battle. My dear traveler, the only way I will sell you my potions is if you use code SPIT at checkout to save 10% off of your purchase. That is the only way. Then it shall be done. I will use code SPIT at checkout to save 10% off of my purchase. Thank you. And the traveler went and won their battle with the help of the amazing GamerSupps.
And next up, we have the slap chop.
You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the slap chop.
The slap chop is a manual food
Like you
chopper
slap
that's
that
supposed to
hooker?
easily chop up all sorts of food. This thing went viral when the ad came out because of the eccentric
slapped her
spokesperson
with a
Vince
slap chop.
Offer,
Dude, he might have.
who got arrested shortly after reaching infamy. The commercial makes it seem so easy to use, but it's also pretty aggressive and horny.
You're gonna love my nuts. Stop having a boring tuna. Stop having a boring life.
The first impressive feat this thing is capable of is it cuts garlic and onion while easily removing the skin. For some people, that's worth the price. I tested it with some garlic and it seemed to do pretty well.
See if we get some garlic skin action. It's not clean off. I don't really know how that would work, but the skin comes off. Check this out. That's pretty nice.
It's no more effective than just crushing the garlic with the side of your knife. Then I moved on to salsa and I had so much trouble with it.
Tomatoes still not getting penetrated all the way.
And I did a lot of
You
prep
can't
work.
penetrate
I
a
cut the
tomato.
onion in half.
No.
I used cherry tomatoes. Directly on the cutting board, the jalapeno sliced easily, but you still have to cut the stem off. So to get it to work properly, you have to do a lot of prep work still. And at that point, why not just use a regular knife? So this product works. It's not a scam, but it's definitely stupid.
Hi, it's Fitz with Slap My Nuts. You're gonna be in a great mood all day because you're gonna be slapping my nuts.
The next
slap
food
is that
product we
slap
have
my
is the
nuts.
slushy magic.
Is that why
It's
you got a
cup
hooker?
that includes
Yep.
3 gel
He wants
ice
his
cubes
nuts
that when
slapped.
shaked with your favorite liquid will create a
I really
slushy.
wanted one of these slushy makers as a kid
A slushy maker?
and an adult. Yeah, I want one for margaritas.
I actually bought a, there's a couple on Amazon because after my neck surgery, I couldn't really eat or drink anything, but I wanted ices or, frozen drinks. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it. And so it's really puffy, but you put the stuff in and then you crinkle it and it becomes frozen. I don't know how it
I think
works.
that's what this thing is.
It worked really well. That's what I lived on for like a week.
It's in the slushy magic cubes that use
Slushy
snowflake
cubes.
science. When you shake them up, your drink gets slushified.
That's right. Without ice and without a blender, you too can have a slushy that's also magic. So you put in whatever liquid you want. If it's carbonated, just make sure to lift your finger off of the cup hole every few shakes to burp. And after a minute or 2 of shaking, you should have a beautiful slushy consistency.
Super cool, and that'll have you drooling.
Super cool.
You can shake
The
with your
promise
family.
is exciting.
Turn that simple OJ into an
Shake
orange
it
slushy.
real
We're gonna
wild.
shake it for about 2 minutes, and every couple shakes, I'm gonna have to let the fizz do that.
But after
Gotta
my
let it fart.
first attempt shaking for 2
Yeah.
minutes straight, I got nothing.
And this should make a slushy. It should be that easy, but I doubt it. Now, all this was cold. This is fresh out of the freezer. It was there overnight. I just doubt it's gonna be slushy. I really do. We might have to try this again in the morning. I mean, it looks frothy. I don't know about slushy though.
Is it slushy yet?
Not at all. Like, did not work whatsoever.
Aw, that
This is literally
sucks.
just orange juice. That looks very putrid.
Ugh.
No, this zero out of 10. This did not work whatsoever.
My orange juice was not frozen, and after shaking it so much, the little bit of seltzer water I did add was completely flat. It was just a complete failure.
Shake, 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 and you'll instantly transform any drink into a frosty, cool slushy.
I need to use this for one of the GamerSupps commercials. Shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake!
For the
Get that
powdering.
energy inside you for GamerSupps! Use code SPIT for 10% off! Shake, shake, shake!
I'm gonna make the quality
Don't
like
be
this
a
too.
clumper!
Just make it 240p quality. Do it.
See,
You gotta
right
use
there?
the 90s
You can
font
tell
with
he's
it too.
lying. On a second attempt, I was more careful.
All right, so we're trying this again. This time we put the freezer cubes in the back of the freezer rather than in the door. And I moved this out of my drink fridge into the regular fridge. So we should be colder now. Also did not touch these with my hands, removing them from the freezer, put them straight into the cup. So let's see if this works. To the fill line. All right, and this time I'm not gonna have to
do it,
burp
broski, do it.
considering there's no fizz. So let's see how this goes.
My orange juice.
I'm gonna set a
'cause that's
2-minute
what
timer.
it was in the video.
One more
2
minute. I do
minutes.
feel it getting colder.
Shake,
That
shake,
doesn't
shake,
mean
shake,
it's
shake.
freezing, you know? I don't even think it's getting to a slushy stage. I feel like I'm doing the shake weight already. I also feel like you can like burst these bags.
Maybe
by doing
orange
this too much.
juice
And then you're just,
isn't the right drink.
Maybe. I would have done something
Maybe.
else. Like a Pepsi or
Yeah,
something.
I would have tried something else, like Gatorade,
Yeah. Why
or
orange
like
juice?
I don't know. Maybe it's just too acidic, you know?
Yeah, is it with or without pulp? That could be a thing too. Yeah, put
Yeah,
milk in
true.
it. Ugh.
Yeah, it might not be the right consistent. It might be too thick.
Yeah, we'll see with his
Yeah.
it's gonna
extra.
suck up, and then you're just gonna
Cubes.
suck up a bunch of gel. Does not look like a slushy at all. Just looks like I put a bunch of bubbles into it.
Ugh.
Nope, just liquid. Just straight up liquid. There's no
Yeah,
slushy going
I think
on
orange
here.
juice isn't
There's
the way to go
certainly
with it. Maybe
no
it's
magic.
actual soda.
Fellas, I think we got a scam on our hands.
Now we
Wowzers.
have
Yay!
the shake weight, the
Shake
dumbest
weight!
looking piece of workout
Shake weight!
equipment
Shake
since the belt
weight!
that jiggles you like from the
Oh,
1960s or
jiggly.
whenever. I've seen it in cartoons.
The revolutionary new way to shape and tone arms that is shaking America by storm.
The shake weight looks so fucking dumb. It's a modified dumbbell, which can be used as a regular dumbbell, but also using dynamic inertia. It targets your muscle better than any standard weight, but there's also data that contradicts these claims. But the commercials say it's way better than lifting with standard weights. At first, it was
on that.
marketed exclusively to ladies, but later they started marketing it to men too.
This is shake
Oh
weight
yeah,
for
jerk
men,
it towards your
and
face,
it's
bro.
going to
Oh,
kick
yeah.
your butt.
Because you'll definitely
Obviously,
build
it looks
muscles
so-
that big with a shake weight. No problem. I promise. And this dude in our commercial, I guarantee he isn't on copious amounts of gear. We would never lie to you in an infomercial with a man who's on a large dose of steroids.
Yeah, the roids. You know, you don't need the roids with the shake weight. Yeah, you want leg day? Just use your shake weight. Butt day? Shake weight. It does everything for you. Everything. Gotta try it out.
So stupid, and maybe even a little bit salacious. But jerking it for just 6 minutes a day could be the equivalent of a
Jerking it for
42-minute
6
workout.
minutes a day. Let me tell you, I know a good way you can jerk it for 6 minutes a day without spending $19.99, chat.
Hey, we got a cheaper solution for you. Don't listen to these guys. Just 6. Only
It came
6.
in a 5-pound and 10-pound variety, but I got
Whoa.
the original 5 and
Wow.
followed the workout on the DVD.
And starting with the chest, let's shake.
So this is a chest workout.
Keep those muscles contracted.
Yeah,
It
you got
kind of
this.
makes
Look at
sense.
that.
Squeeze those elbows in for 8. And let's give it a shake.
Oh,
Shake
no way.
and shake. Shake. Keep that elbow up high. Shake and shake.
You got this, bro. You got this. Oh,
He's
look
not good
One
at
more
it.
shake. Let's shake
No, he's not.
horizontally. Let's give it a good shake. Shake. Let's shake.
He has the body of a man
Shake,
who does not go
press,
outside very
press.
frequently.
Shake horizontally.
And that's okay.
Relax. Great job.
Relax.
If you have some energy left and you want to really supercharge your workout,
Yeah.
just take that shake weight
Oh,
and give it a good shake. Just shake as long as you can to get that burn. And that'll conclude your 6-minute workout.
Wow.
was that 6
Wow,
minutes?
good
That's
job,
a 10-minute
buddy.
workout.
Good
It's really not that
job.
much longer. But it's not a 6-minute workout. What the fuck?
Overall, the shake weight is not really a scam, but it is really, really stupid. This year, I've been locking in because my time and health is really important to me. My days are wake up, work out, work, sleep, repeat, and sometimes I feel like if I can't eat a meal within 2 minutes, I'm going to crash out. Luckily, I can count on today's sponsor, Factor, to keep my wellness journey going smoothly. And because it's ready in 2 minutes, I'm not crashing out today. Pepper, sofrito, meals I've been eating, river frozen, chef colors or sweeteners. Approved meals straight to your doorstep.
Stop going
That's
backwards.
code EAT in just 2 minutes. Colors are what I need
Stop
to
going
avoid
backwards.
getting hungry and upset.
It's
Pretty
forcing me
much
to
all
watch
of
it.
Factor's meals are protein packed with 30 plus grams of complete protein.
It's
some
forcing
up
you to watch the
53
Factor ad.
grams.
It
I
won't
love
let us
feeling
reverse.
my muscles
I know.
repair and recover with protein.
Factor's pretty good,
I
not
really
gonna
enjoy
lie.
eating Factor's chimichurri filet mignon
It's
and
not
shrimp
bad.
with
It's not
zucchini,
bad. I
pepper,
have tried
sofrito,
it.
and potatoes. Packed with 49 grams of protein, it's just what I needed to stop myself from crashing out. And it only
It
takes
is
2
really
minutes in the microwave.
expensive,
All of the
though.
Factor
Yeah.
meals I've been eating recently
Used to be
taste
coupons,
really
though.
good too. Probably because it's real food with real ingredients.
And
No
come
refined
back.
seed oils, refined sugars, or artificial colors
Please
or
sign up for
sweeteners.
me
I'm
again,
thriving.
please,
So
come
why not head to
back.
factor75.com
We promise we're only gonna
and
charge
use
you
code
$13 a meal
BILLIAMFB50
instead
to
of
get
17.
50% off of your first Factor box and free breakfast for a whole year. That's code BILLIAMFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off of free breakfast for 1 year.
There you go,
Offer
guys.
only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Thanks to Factor, I can now get back to the video without crashing out. Moving on to some
Without
toys,
crashing
we
out,
have
Chad.
the hover disc.
The amazing flying toy of the 21st century. This gravity-defying saucer is so cool.
It's
Alien.
the flying toy of the 21st century. The commercial makes it look like this otherworldly technology. It's new.
Toss it like a flying disc and it just goes and goes.
It's high
Filled with
tech.
helium not
Blanket,
included.
fly.
They cracked
Darn it.
anti-gravity technology
Wow,
as seen on
wow.
TV.
Your imagination soars.
Whoa!
This kid feels the hover disc like
Ugh.
Neo feels the Matrix. But I feel like they've been let in on some deep secret. But in reality, the hover disc is just a saucer-shaped balloon. The biggest scam of all, as explained on the short little piece of text in the commercial, is helium is not included. $20 for a balloon is way too much now,
The
let
alien
alone
one.
2003. And the helium
No, it's a
cost
really
us
cool balloon, okay?
$30. You can
Listen.
blow it up with air, but it works to a much lesser effect. So in addition to the cost of the toy is the cost of a helium tank. The hover disc is the
Helium
only
in the
product
90s was
today
way
that I
cheaper.
actually
We're in a
have.
helium shortage now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you not know that?
I don't.
Yeah, the
do
world
balloons.
is in a helium shortage. Because there is a limited supply of helium. We can't just make it. And so that's a huge reason. Yeah, nobody makes helium. Yeah.
So what about the
That's why
balloons?
helium is expensive nowadays.
That's crazy. I had no
yeah,
idea.
it used to be really cheap.
I'll just use my breath if I have to blow anything up.
Yeah,
helium.
And
Use
as a
your
kid-
spit breath.
Yeah, exactly. It'll work the same, maybe.
And I did not get a helium tank with it, so I blew it up with air, and all of my disappointed feelings are returning to me
Oh, Why
as I
didn't you
did
get
a
the
test.
helium tank? It's supposed
That's
to
not
be used with
impressive at all.
helium, bro.
That was the air.
Out in
Aw.
the field, just a regular
Makes me feel
field,
sad.
we tested both a helium-filled
it
hover
looks
disc
so
and
sad.
an air-filled hover disc.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty fun.
The
Yeah, you
helium
gotta
one's
get it.
cool.
You gotta get it.
Yeah.
The helium hover disc obviously outperformed standard air.
All right, air, test 2.
Aw,
Aw,
disappointed.
that's
nothing.
sad.
All right,
Aw,
helium, take 2.
lame. Go helium, go.
Oh.
Whew, UFO,
Oh my god, it actually hit the camera. That was kind of awesome.
The air-filled hover disc was barely usable.
It kind of curved.
But with a slight breeze, the helium hover disc did not bounce, it did not boomerang.
Now it's time for the bounce test. Beginning with air. Bounce.
Bounce it.
Horrible.
Bounce on the air.
It bounced. Wasn't very impressive, but it did it. All right, bounce test.
No, it was
air.
not impressive.
Oh, we missed
Air.
the ground. Missed again.
That's kind of what we're going for. Horrible.
Yeah, no.
Horrible.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of whimsical. Up there goes the air one. Now I'm gonna try the boomerang toss. So my goal here is to get it around the camera, but I don't know how I'm gonna throw it any differently than I have been. It's just a picture. There's
You
no
got this,
instructions.
dude. You got this.
All right, with the
You got
helium. That just went straight.
The legendary under the leg toss from the
Hit
packaging
the camera again.
Spectacular stunts.
was a massive success.
Wow.
Yes.
Yo, saw that!
Oh, that
Legendary
was
under the
sick!
leg.
We were
Sick.
here.
But
So
the worst
sick.
part is, after only 15 minutes of play, both hover discs had their outside structure snap.
So check this out. Our air hover disc, just from basic use, has snapped already.
For a toy that's meant to be tossed around, it's way too fragile. And the commercial makes it seem like it's something much more interesting than a balloon.
It floats, it flies, it defies gravity.
The
It
fact that
dies.
you need helium to use it,
It
and that it breaks
dies.
so easily, leaves me
To be
no
fair,
other
a
choice but
grown
to call
man
the
was
hover
spiking it into the ground with his full strength.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, you just
I
planted
am-
it.
I am gonna put that out there as the caveat. You know, like
Kind of on you, sir.
a little bit on you, my guy. A little bit.
Salute for the fallen disc.
disc, a scam.
Air upward toss.
Wow.
Horrible. Helium upward toss.
Amazing.
Whimsical.
Incredible.
Ooh!
Fantastic. Oh my God, look at this thing. Whoa, it just keeps going. It's a balloon. Oh my God. That
is a
was
balloon.
so whimsical. This is a whimsical toy. When you buy
I feel
helium.
filled with whimsy.
When you buy air, this is the worst thing in the world. It's just a balloon.
Before we continue, I just want to give a quick shout out to our Billionaires, our Patreon members, specifically our gold members whose names are up on screen now. We're posting an exclusive behind the scenes
Aw, thank
Patreon
you,
video
Patreon
where we're
members.
trying out all
Yeah.
of these things for the first time before we
Yeah.
wrote the review. So if you want to see that extended footage, subscribe today. Finishing up, I have some arts and crafts supplies to go over. Blendy pens and the blow pen.
Colors aren't just reds and blues.
Yeah,
They're
the
full of
blow
wonderful
pen. I wanna
shades
see
and
that.
hues. In
Yeah.
real life, colors blend. So why shouldn't your marker pen?
Blendy pens always seemed so satisfying. You just twist them together and it will create beautiful gradients as you color. But the ones I got did not work at all like that. Really, the only thing unique about Blendy pens is the twisting tube where your markers touch tips. But that's all that's happening.
Hey, wanna touch marker
You want to
tips?
touch tips on stream? Yeah, you want to touch tips?
We just watched tips get touched on stream. They weren't our
we
tips.
could touch tips a little bit. Yeah, we could have our tips. You
Horn
know,
tips
get a
right
little
there?
tipsy and then
Right
touch
there?
tips.
Ooh,
Yeah.
touch tips with
Oh,
my little
yeah, oh,
horn.
right there, right there, right there.
Ah.
Wanted a little blue with my green. I broke it. I
Did you
broke it
break it?
trying to twist.
Oh, good job,
no, it
buddy.
snapped
You
back
broke
in.
it.
So they're just two markers that touch tips. Apparently, the ink should just float into the other pen.
Keep
I can't
touching.
imagine it works any other way. Let's see if I picked up any blue there. Nope.
The lighter tone always sucks up the darker tone, and the gradient is created as the absorbed ink leaves the pen and the original color returns. You could do this with standard markers. There's nothing stopping you. Sometimes the
these are
gradient
better.
worked, but other times they just come out as black when that's not the intended color at all. Getting clean gradients wasn't all that easy, and perhaps that's because mine are old, but I don't think the colors mixing into the wrong color has anything to do with age. Without a doubt, Blendy pens are a scam. And finally, we have blow pens.
But a blow pen is much more than an ordinary marker. It's a marker and an airbrush in one for cool coloring fun.
Blow pens are markers inside of a little tube that you blow on to spray color on a sheet of paper.
1.
Like that
It's in this
so
mode. 2. Flip it over.
gross.
3.
Or your
Put it
saliva.
down. That seems wrong. Oh. That works pretty well. Oh my
It's
god.
basically an
I'd like
airbrush
Blowpen?
that you use your mouth for.
Yep, exactly.
That's all it is.
It's just gathering your saliva.
It's just an
I'm a kid
airbrush.
again.
Oh,
Wow. Look
Good
at that.
job.
Look at that
That's
gradient
pretty.
actually working.
Of course, you can use it to create whatever image you want, but the real draw are the stencils that are included with the markers. I was so delighted to see how
Oh.
quickly this one worked.
Are we ready for the reveal?
let's see it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
so cool.
awesome.
It would be a lot more fun if I didn't have to sit there and use all of my breath to draw an image. Occasionally, spit shot out too.
I didn't shoot out.
Oh my god, is that my spit?
That's you.
Of
That's
course
you.
my spit went in.
And it's you.
That's not me, I promise. That's not me.
Up on
Look,
the
you're in the
page.
video.
That's
Can I
Want
get
my
a new
autograph?
piece of paper? Oh, that's disgusting. Get off of here.
You could order a turbocharged foot pump for easier blowing, but where's the fun in that? I felt like a kid when I lifted up my stencil and saw a dolphin and then a race car. I even bought more stencils
A
to do a
race
title for the
car.
video with them. And the old Blowpen's website included printable stencils.
still
So
make
I'm
them?
happy to report this one works very
Yeah.
well. I'm happy to learn that a lot of these products aren't outright a scam. Sure, most of them are very stupid, but I am interested in doing a second part of this video. I ran out of time. I have a bunch more of these products, but if there's any big ones I missed specifically you would want me to look at, please comment down
That one.
below because there will be a part 2.
Fushigi
So go check out that
balls.
Patreon video if you feel like it. Drop a comment and a like down below, and as always, see ya.
Bye.